Hello everybody, I am Dr. Saida, and this morning I woke up with a broken heart. Here's why. This is for the free people of this earth, for those of us who can make choice, have the freedom to live our life actually how we want to live it. It's so important to actually claim that choice. Here's why. Because what I'm noticing is that in our population of free people, we're actually contemplating, thinking about giving up some of our rights for safety. And let me tell you, because I have clients all over the world, I have women right now living in countries where they are not free. They are enslaved by the social mandates and constructs that are happening there. And if they were to choose freely, it could cost them their life. We don't have that. We don't have that fear. We can choose, and maybe some people will be disgruntled, but it won't cost us our life. But for some people, it does. So here's what I think. I think that right now it's really important to give up on apathy. Apathy is killing us. Apathy is so dangerous. If you're not choosing, you're part of apathy, and that is actually propelling things to happen. So the privilege of having choice, the privilege of being sovereign, the privilege of having a body, sensuality, being a woman, all of these incredible gifts come with responsibility. We cannot fall asleep. And this is something I've said a lot privately, that in our lives, if we have the capacity to act sovereign and to make those choices, we must do it. We must do it for those who can't. We must take that stand. This is an individual journey. I can't do it for you. I will stand with you. I will stand with you. You will never be alone in making this choice. It is a scary and very daring choice. But you have to choose it. I cannot choose it for you. No one can choose it for you. So it's crucial. This is so incredibly important. And why I was crying this morning was that it felt really sad to me that this culture of free women would be obsessively giving their power away to trying and fix themselves because we don't think we're good enough or perfect enough or all these things. That we give our power away to fixing ourselves, or we give our power away to some kind of authority that tells us how we should live our lives when really we get to choose. When there's actually women in the world who cannot choose. I mean, they can choose internally, but to make the choice externally is death. Wow, like we owe it to ourselves, and I actually feel in sisterhood to all the women on this planet, we owe it to those women and those little young people to stand in this sovereignty, to actualize it so they can see what it looks like. So that it can see that when we are free to really be who we really are, which is a force of nature. Can you believe that? You were born a force of nature, and we behave like we don't matter. We behave like our voice doesn't matter. We behave like our choices have no impact. Do you know how much impact that your conscious and unconscious choices make upon everyone and everything on this planet? It is massive. But we believe that somehow we're operating in this vacuum. You are not in a vacuum. That's what made me sad. That's what cracked my heart open today, was realizing the impact of women, especially free women, not every day exercising your sovereignty, every day being daring, every day taking right action to be that force of nature, to bring forth your greatness into your world, your community. We need you expressed. We need you in your sovereignty. We need you in this body. We need you loving this body, loving this heart, loving the spirit of who you are. We need this. This is what's going to change the world. We can't wait. We cannot wait for anyone to give us permission. Do you understand? Don't wait. Institutions and governments are slow and they don't care. They are not really for the people, okay? These things are slow-moving structures. If we want to see change, we have to be that change. It's been said over and over again. We can't wait for permission. Don't wait for it. Today is the day. Today is the day. What are you going to do today that is daring into your own heart, into your own life to claim it? Stop playing little games. You are beautiful. You are perfect as you are. You are intelligent. You're powerful. You're not alone. Your voice matters. You matter. Everything about you has impact. Now, how do you want to impact? Wake up. It is not time to be apathetic. I am calling to you, sisters. A lioness roar. I need you awake and daring and active. And one of the greatest acts that you can take right now is to embody this sovereign ground. Stop abandoning yourself. Being in criticism and judging and trying to fix keeps us away from the truth. The truth is that we're powerful. We are forces of nature. And the more we think that this is imperfect and we've got to fix it or make it different, we're wasting our life force. We're wasting our life. There are people in this world that do not have what we have. So if you can't even do it for yourself, do it for the children, do it for those people. Stand for something that lights you up. I am standing right now for your sovereignty, my sexual sovereignty, because I can tell you this. I don't want to live in a world where I cannot use my voice and I somehow don't have the right to all the sensations in this body and to make choices about my body and to surrender into the depths of its pleasure and its power and its greatness. I'm not interested in living in that world. I want to live in the world that I create with you. We have to create it together. The world as it is not that interesting. We're bored, we're tired, we're apathetic. It's too much. There's so much chaos. So let's change it. Let's do something. Apathy is killing us. Sovereignty is a birthright, but we must exercise it. Your body is yours, but you must claim it. Your voice is yours, but you must claim it. And I want to do it with you. I can't just stand for you. You must stand with me in your body, in your voice, in your truth. That is my call to you. And there is an urgency for me because we can get lost. We can get lost in all the bigness and the story and think that we have no power and no impact and that we don't matter, but we freaking matter. And as each of us stands in our sovereignty together, sovereign and united together, in all our differences, that is powerful. That has more impact. That has more momentum and inspiration and beauty. The things that are great about being human. I'm tired of hearing us complain that we're this and we're that and we're to this and to... Forget it. You are great and you were born to step into that greatness alongside with all the other amazing great beings here. So, claim your body, claim your voice, claim something that is igniting to your deep heart, not the surface stuff that you've been conditioned to think, but the deep heart within you. Stand for that. And if you need a safe space to voice this, to exercise this, then join my Daring Project. Come in there. I want you there. I need your voice and your presence there. I love you. Tired of playing small. This is bigger than being a goddess or a sex goddess or knowing how to orgasm. These are things that come with being in our bodies and choosing that empowerment for ourselves. Don't get distracted. You already have those things. They're yours. You were born with it. You don't need something out there to live that if that's what you really want. And your beauty and your grace and your joy and your pleasure and everything else that is you is essential. The fullness of you is essential. So bring it on, the fullness of that. I want to see it. I want to taste it beside me right here, together. Thanks for listening. I just had to come out because it's cracking me open what's happening. And then watching this thing that my sisters are doing where they keep just playing themselves down and tearing themselves apart and thinking that they're broken somehow. You are not broken. So stop trying to fix yourself. Stand in your greatness. I really dare you to be audacious. Show up. Show up today. Even if it's just with you and the trees, show up and feel it. Claim life because you can. We are the few who can, and so let's do that. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I love you. Please leave me your comments. This is super, super important to me. I want to know where you stand on this. Are you willing to ride that living edge? Or are you going to continue being apathetic? Continue to be willing to let your sovereign rights go just because someone's promising you safety. Because I can tell you, I see what happens in places in the world where women have no rights and they are not safe. It is not safe to give up your freedom, and I really want you to get that. It is dangerous. So let's choose to actualize the fact that we can choose. The fact that we can be creative, and that together in this creative space, something new can be born. That's what we need. Stop freaking polarizing yourself. Who cares what everyone else believes? We're human beings. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Stop polarizing. Stop putting each other down. And take a stand for life. Because that's actually what matters right now. That is what is at stake right now. So if you're with me, if you want to really take a stand for yourself, for life, to see it thrive, to be expressed, to be part of change yourself and not just kind of sitting back waiting for something to happen, then speak up, sister and brother. I need to hear your voice. I need to hear your voice. I need to feel you in your body. And I need you to feel your heart. Your heart is tired of being numb. It is tired. It wants to be cracked open. Let yourself feel what's happening in the world is not okay. It hurts if you let it, but it doesn't have to overwhelm you. It's the kind of pain that lets us love bigger. It's the kind of pain that lets us go, yeah, I'm claiming this right now because I can. Are you with me? Let me know. Write me below. Engage, engage, engage. Do not be silent. It is not the time for silence. Thank you for listening, for your heart, for your beauty, for all that you are. I see you. I see you right there. I see you. And I feel you. And that gives me inspiration and fire and desire to make something big happen purely by claiming our sovereign ground. Love you. I'm just going to say hello to who's here. So let's see. We've got Amber. Hi, Amber. Jessica. Love it, love it, love it. Sandra. I'm not sure how to say your name. Spella? Beautiful name. Madeline. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Everyone, the ones I haven't named, if you're watching this as a replay, it is important. It is important. You're important. You matter. Have a beautiful day.